This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the B-movie battle sanctioned by the government of Wonderland. Swear words of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the show. All other swear words are restricted. Wonderland officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the show and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 1 continuous hour. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until the review concludes. Blessed be our Wonderland leaders in America, a nation reborn. B-movie battle is now in effect.
Hi, welcome to B-Movie Battle, episode 61, Nick Cage, cast 39, for Snake Eyes.
Hey, this
First,
actually,
Looking Glass.
look at the background. It's like
I
these two
think your
eyes. Yeah, it's so awesome. This is a great. This is the first best background we've ever done.
You like it? And it
Or
covers up
you've
his
ever
eyes,
done.
so he looks
Yeah.
super creepy.
So it's his eyes are our heads.
It kind of reminds me, his head right there reminds me of De Niro's in Cape Fear.
Yes.
Look at his head.
Yeah.
Give you that kind of vibe.
A little bit. Yeah.
He's got the hairline too.
Or Michael Keaton in Mr. Mom.
I made 5 predictions for today's episode, Dick.
Okay, I want to hear them.
Well, here's prediction number 1. I'll put them as they come up. Prediction number 1 on the screen right now. No Jansen or Frank.
Oh,
So far, so good.
yes. That I thought you meant for the movie, like how the movie.
No. I already seen both these movies. So,
Oh, I'm talking about Looking Glass. Yeah.
oh, I've already seen that.
Oh, because I had my
second time through.
I had my theories on Looking Glass. I want to give them to you after you do yours, and I want to see if I'm right, just based on bad screenwriting 101.
Okay. Well, first we're going to tackle Snake Eyes
Okay,
and the plot of that movie.
sure.
I sat down the other day
Ricky.
and watched Snake Eyes at like 10 in the morning.
Wow,
And it's like visual cocaine, this movie.
It
This
is.
the most cocaine movie not about cocaine I've ever watched. And I've seen this movie 15 times now, probably.
this is Brian De Palma unleashed.
He matches Nick Cage's performance with his directing.
There's so many point of view moments that like go on like one shots, like
Yeah.
so many in this movie. I mean, so many.
There's a lot in this movie for a movie not about much.
Yes. And have you seen the original ending?
No.
Because I think the original ending is like supposed to be really dull. It's like I think there's an original ending to it or alternate ending. Isn't there one?
I don't know.
I feel like there was, and it's like really boring, and that's why they had to spice it up with what happens at the end with the globe and everything. I don't know.
Why my Snake Eyes Blu-ray has a Snake Eyes DVD cover on it.
Well,
I think it's a
Let me see.
double movie.
I'm gonna look that up. I'm pretty sure there is a alternate ending.
It looks like I had originally a Face-Off Snake Eyes double feature.
Oh,
Look at this. So
look
I
at
cut
that.
off the DVD cover and threw it on top
Oh, well, there you go.
because I already have it on Blu-ray and I have a DVD of it too. So it looks like I just did this and called it a day.
Interesting.
But that was years ago at this point, so now it explains my confusion. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. How about that?
Well, it was budgeted at $73 million, and it made $103 million worldwide. So not a huge hit, but not a disaster.
Enough to end Cage's hot streak.
I would argue that happened at a little movie called Gone in 60 Seconds.
That was after this.
Yeah, I know. I think that's what ended his hot streak.
I think that Gone in 60 Seconds made a bunch of money, though. I saw it in the theater.
I did too. I did not see this one in theaters.
No.
I think it's because it was rated R.
I saw it on home video.
I did see it on home video. Well, Gone in 60 Seconds. Okay. Gone in 60 Seconds is 2000.
Yeah.
Gone in 60 Seconds box office. Okay, well, the budget was 90 million. Worldwide gross was 237 million.
Yeah,
It
that
made
movie was
it made 100 million in the US. So,
It
yeah,
was
I
a
guess
hit.
yeah, it's a
I
hit.
think it's his last hit for a good while.
No, cuz he had National Treasure
That's way later though.
like 2 years later.
The first one's like 2005.
No, National Treasure 1 is 2004.
Oh, and then 2007 for the second one.
Yeah, I'm looking up Nick Cage filmography because his 109 movies that he's done. This is the Nick Cage period where it starts to get dark.
Okay, well, this was the last of his crazy because he had a bunch of crazy performances in these Hollywood movies, and it was like
Okay,
because you went right from Face Off to Con Air. We had The Rock there before that.
so after living in Las Vegas, here are his movies in order: The Rock, Con Air, Face Off, City of Angels,
Huge hit.
Snake Eyes,
Snake Eyes is the weird one in there.
8mm right after Snake Eyes, Bringing Out the Dead right
Okay.
after 8mm.
I love Bringing Out the Dead.
And then he is Gone in 60 Seconds, followed by The Family Man, Captain Curly's Mandolin, Wind Talkers. This is the beginning of the end of Nick Cage. And then he gets Resuscitation with Adaptation, I'm sorry. Adaptation, Matchstick Men, National Treasure. So those three movies kind of bring him back critically speaking and then financially speaking.
But also
then,
that's when he's going bust. I think that was like 2004, 2005.
2004 is National Treasure. The next thing that follows up National Treasure is Lord of War. So that's this decline.
And then you get
Weatherman.
And then you get, hold on. Let me do this. Where are we at? 2006?
2006.
So 2006 is also World Trade Center.
Yes.
2007.
2006. There's one more. There's two more. One's the Ant Bully, but I'm not going to.
Cartoon, yeah.
The cartoon doesn't count.
I know the cartoon ones because they did a whole episode about it.
But you're missing the most important 2006 movie of his career.
Kick-Ass? No,
2006. The greatest Nicolas Cage film in probably his career.
Oh.
Where he beats women.
Oh, is that 2006?
That's 2006. The Wicker Man. That is the last.
Yeah. When you said beats women, I was thinking of a different movie, actually. Okay, yeah, Wicker Man. Okay.
And after Wicker Man, Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider 2007.
In 2007, he's actually doing pretty good. He shows up in Grindhouse.
Yeah.
As a cameo, but that doesn't really count.
Manchu.
He's in Next, which wasn't a big hit, was kind of a bomb. But then he has National Treasure, Book of Secrets, which was a hit.
And then he has Nine the year after.
Well, you're forgetting another one.
Bangkok Dangerous.
2008, Bangkok Dangerous.
Yeah.
A disaster. Doesn't really recover from it.
It's really sad that I can do this off memory.
And then after Bangkok Dangerous, we have Knowing.
Yeah.
And then we have G-Force, the
gerbil
movie. Bad Lieutenant Protocol New Orleans, which is he's trying.
Yeah, but a movie like that's never going to make a ton of money.
No.
It's a grindhousey filth movie.
So I didn't realize Sorcerer Apprentice was that 2010.
Well, yeah. What's his name is young in that.
Yeah.
Jake. What's his fucking name?
Jake Barenlaw or
Jake
Barenlaw?
No,
Jay
Baruchel. Yeah. I like that guy a lot. Why am I blanking on his name?
No, I like him too.
I talk about him a lot. Where I'm like, he sounds like the funnest guy I'd want to hang out with of that entire group of people because he doesn't give a shit. I love that.
Holy shit! 2011 is probably when it ends. His career is pretty much done.
Okay, 2011. Let me go. My favorite Nick Cage year: Trespass, the Witch movie, Season of the Witch.
Yep.
What else is 2011? There's a bunch of them.
My favorite, Drive Angry.
Drive Angry. So when you said beats women, I was thinking of that movie. I was like, that was not
Oh,
that old.
no,
Yeah.
he doesn't beat women in that one.
No, he fucks one. He fucks a
Yeah.
prostitute while shooting people, though.
We were fucking, and he was shooting people. That's a good. I'm sorry. Drive Angry in 3D was probably one of the best cinematic experiences I've ever had. It was so much fun.
And that's a grindhouse movie of his that worked.
Yeah, it was fun.
Unlike-
I love it. Look at you guys. This is a grindhouse.
No, I'll talk.
We'll
about
get
that.
into it. Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's terrible.
I'm not saying Looking Glass is. I'm saying there's another movie he did this year that I keep confusing this with that we've already covered.
Okay.
But yes, awful movie.
So 2011, he's got another movie called a direct-to-Redbox movie, other than Trespass.
The
What is
Runner?
it? No,
That was 2014. 2011. No, Stolen's 2012. So Rage is Rage? No, it's later.
No. Stolen is 2012.
Yeah, Stolen's 2012.
Yeah.
Right
after
first letter.
T. No, you said Trespass.
I already said
I'm sorry.
Trespass.
S.
Seeking Justice.
Yep.
Ugh.
Jesus Christ.
2012.
It's so sad. So no, that's 2011. 2011 is Season of the Witch, Drive Angry, Seeking Justice, Trespass. He caps off Ghost Rider: Spirit of Vengeance, one of the worst sequels ever made.
Yeah.
2012, his only credit is Stolen.
Yeah.
So he took a year off to relax. Then he got into his tax problems. And then he comes out of the gate. Oh, well, he takes on the Croods, 2013. So I didn't know Cruise was that long ago.
Yeah, there's a huge difference between Cruise 1 and Cruise 2. Like, it's crazy.
I'm shocked.
Seriously, you got to watch that second Cruise. It's actually pretty funny. Peter,
I'm sure, yeah.
Peter Dinklage is so fucking funny in that movie.
Yeah. Okay.
So 2013 now.
2013, you got the Crew. Not many. You have
I was going to say 2014.
movies.
You get a lot of movies.
Well, you have he caps it off with a mediocre movie.
First letter.
Well, I'll just give you the first word.
In 2013,
I'll give you a hint.
Yeah, what's the next letter?
John Cusack's in it.
Oh, the Frozen Ground.
Frozen Ground.
Decent movie.
So he starts 2014 or 2013 with Frozen Ground. He does The Croods, and then he ends it with Joe, which he got a lot of acclaim for at the time.
Joe's good. Joe, his performance in Joe is in my top 3 or 4 of his 5v5.
Yes.
2014 is like The Runner.
2014 is when he becomes a joke.
What's the Dying of the Light?
Left Behind.
Dying
of the Light, Left Behind, Outcast, and Rage.
Outcast.
All those movies. This 2014 is the year of the joke Cage.
Oh, so Runner must be 2015 then.
Runner is 2015.
Yeah,
that's the first movie on here.
That's a movie he did with The Runner. I remember, but Dying of the Light is a Paul Schrader movie. And right. Paul Schrader got it taken away, so he did a movie called Dark. So it's technically Dying of the Dark.
Oh, okay.
He did his own recut of it, and it's like Tony Scott edited it. It's like that, and you're like, Paul likes to do that.
Yeah.
But it has what's his name? The other great actor, I can't think of his name. The one who died, got pinned by his SUV.
Poor Chekhov. Anton Yelchin.
Yeah, Anton Yelchin. He's good in it, but he doesn't really get a whole lot. But it's a decent movie. Surprisingly, it's okay. The Runner is decent too.
Really, The Runner's decent.
Yeah, I mean, he play. I thought it was like an action movie, but he plays like I forget. He's like the governor or something of New Orleans when the BP stuff happened.
Yes,
and it's like a drama. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah,
and Sarah Paulson's in it.
Yeah,
Justin Carlton's favorite actress, who he hates so much. And Pay the Ghost, 2015. Terrible movie.
2015 rough year.
And that's it. And then 2016, holy shit. He's working hard. 2016.
Is that Snowden year?
Snowden.
Dog Eat Dog. Another Paul Schrader movie.
Yeah.
2016. What's another letter?
USS.
Oh, USS Indianapolis, Men of Courage.
It's 2 hours and 8 minutes. Holy
Directed
shit!
by Mario Van Peebles.
Oh, okay.
It's no.
Melvin just passed away, so rest in peace.
Yeah. I have nothing against any of the Van Peebles, but that movie is like they needed more money.
I think Mario Van Peebles is fine, like as an actor and as a director, he's okay. But like, I mean, I've never seen a movie that he's made that I'm just like, oh my god, it's Mario Van Peebles.
Yeah.
Unless you count Highlander 3.
Which I don't. Nobody does.
No, nobody does. It's a fucking awful movie.
That's the one without Sean Connery, right?
Yes, no Sean Connery in that one.
Yeah.
Just that other guy.
Christopher Lambert.
The Humanity Bureau, which one's that?
That's a terrible one.
Well, you're
it's about a future society where humanity's covered by this bureau, and they go around and they tell you how long you can live on your own, and if you're not able to sustain it, they send you to a colony. And he goes off the grid. Blah blah blah. Who cares?
Wow, you've seen all these movies.
All of them. Every last one of them.
And you liked Mom and Dad though.
It's okay. Jansen didn't like it more. I was disappointed because the trailer we watched the trailer, and then we did the episode. And toward the end of the movie, Jansen made the perfect description. He goes, I feel like we just watched the trailer again and haven't seen the movie. And I'm like, yes, because it's just an extended version of the trailer. I'm like, now I want to see where this goes, and it's over. By the time it ends, that's the movie I want to watch. Anyway.
What about Army of One?
Army of One, he plays, it's a real life character.
Yeah.
And then Russell Brand plays God.
Yes, it's a quirky
Larry
Charles movie.
We'll get to Snake Eyes versus Looking Glass in a minute here, but
this is a Nick Cage cast. We're kind of going through his entire career right now.
This is kind of what the show is really supposed to be, actually.
Yeah.
But let's look at the trailer for Army of One so you can hear his voice of this real life character.
You who? Gary Faulkner. I had so many fantasies about you in high school. I must have gone through about 100 boxes of Kleenex. That is disgusting, but I'll take it.
He sounds like that the whole movie and doesn't shut up.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of like, it's kind of, he's endearing where he's like the slow guy that you're like, oh, I'm rooting for him.
Right.
Sort of thing. But he like goes over to like Afghanistan or something.
Right, because he's going to kill Osama bin Laden or something.
Yeah, he's doing something crazy and he comes back and everyone's rooting for him. It's just one of those weird movies.
And here we go again. Fucking 2021.
Hold on. Directed by
Larry Charles.
Larry Charles, who did Borat.
Well, he quit.
He was there for Borat and has his name on Borat.
That? But he ran away. I know, or was it Jay Roach that quit?
I think Jay Roach quit.
I think Jay Roach
Larry
quit.
Charles' name is all over that. So.
Yeah, Larry Charles stayed and Joe Roach quit.
Jay Roach makes sense because it's a character movie and you think Austin Powers, you think.
Yeah.
But whatever.
But okay, here's
meet the Fockers kids.
What the fuck is Jiu-Jitsu 2020?
Jiu-Jitsu is a terrible movie.
It looks really bad just from it's got a 2.9.
Jiu-Jitsu is better than Primal, which he made the year prior.
Primal. Oh, there it is. Primal's got a 4.9. Almost double the score of Jiu-Jitsu.
Jiu-Jitsu is way better than Primal.
That's shocking.
Primal is I hated it. But you skipped over 2017, my favorite year, where you made more Lifetime movies with Gina Gershon. The Inconceivable.
Yes, Inconceivable's on there.
Man, that movie. Oh,
Arsenal.
Arsenal is a sequel to a movie where he plays the same character that he died in the 90s called Deadfall that his cousin made or brother made or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, he plays a character, a mobster dude, who gets killed, and then he shows up in 2017, and he plays the same fucking character and dies.
Is it
John Cusack's in that movie too?
Is it a prequel or a direct sequel, or is it?
It's a sequel 25 years later because that movie's from '93, Deadfall.
Holy shit!
Directed by Christian Coppola. But yeah, it's and also the guy from what's it, Adrian, whatever his name from Entourage is in that.
Well, you know what? You got to give Nick Cage credit. He'll do a bad movie twice for his nephew.
Well, his Christian didn't make the sequel, which is even stranger.
Well, there you go.
there's no reason for him to be in it. It's
Well,
so
I
weird.
guess, hey, you give Nick Cage a signed check, he's going to say yes to anything.
Deadfall had like pretty good actors back in the day.
So, oh wow, so oh my god, oh what the fuck? Like he's just.
But 2015, which year is The Trust? I think it's 2016.
The Trust is 2016.
That's a movie I keep telling you to watch.
The Trust is not bad.
It's not amazing. It was the first episode I did in this show, but I watched it and I was like ready for the worst garbage ever. And I'm like, I really enjoyed that movie.
It's not a Paul Schrader movie, is it?
No, The Trust is two brothers that made that. It's the one I posted about it, and I was like, I left my review, and the dad got a hold of me. He's like, "Thank you so much. Like, lets me know my kids are doing a good job." I'm like, "No, that movie," and I commented back. I'm like, "No, their kids did a really good movie. Really good job of that movie."
Did they do Gems or? Never mind, they did not.
Yeah, they did a good job of that. Elijah Wood and Nick Cage, and I found out about that movie because I was on Last Week Tonight with John Oliver, and it's a scene of Nick Cage screaming into the face of Elijah Wood. And it cuts back to John Oliver. He goes, he delivers that line with the performance of a child a child on PCP who's opening Christmas presents, clearly expecting more PCP. It's just like screaming at him.
Wow. Yeah, that looks good. I think I've seen this trailer. I'd probably watch it.
Good. I liked it.
I think it's on Netflix.
Let's play it, shall we?
Please.
Jim, you'll hunt us down.
David.
But I'm not. And I'm going to ask you one more time.
Okay, here we go.
I can't. Open it! Open it! Jim. Open it! 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 Open it!
Yeah, Elijah Wood makes that movie. And that's really like one of his few freakouts in the movie. Like he's actually really good in it, and I bought the movie immediately. I was like, damn, I like that.
Okay, so here's something I'm having trouble with.
Yes,
2018. Mandy, which, oh my god, it was that long ago. It feels like it was last year.
It does.
That's so fucked up. When did it come out, Mandy? It could have been 2018. When did they release that movie?
I think it was like November of 2018.
Oh my god, no, it couldn't have been. It had, you know why? Okay, I think I saw it in 2019 because it came out here. Yeah, that's what it is. It came out September 2018 in LA. But by the time I got it, it was January 2019.
Mandy, yeah. It came out on Blu-ray when I got it. So,
but it's still, that seems such like a long time ago.
Yeah,
2019. God damn, time goes by so fast.
Yeah, I mean, I was in the last studio for that one and just built my collection. I think it was the first episode where I had the collection in front of me. So yeah, it was that long ago.
I feel so depressed now. I can't continue with the show. No, and then here. Okay, so 2018. Here we go. I think this is a pattern with Nick Cage. He'll start out the year with something solid. So in this case, Mandy, and he wraps it up with a pretty decent movie that he doesn't have a lot to do in, which was Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, and he does like, I'm Spider-Man. Yeah.
And he was great. He was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
but that's kind of like. He'll just show up in a random. It's like you forget Nick Cage exists, and then all of a sudden he does a 1-2 punch that establishes that he's back. And you think, oh my God, Nick Cage is back. And then he goes and he fucking does Score to Settle.
Score to Settle is toward the bottom on our list. That movie is
4.7.
So dumb.
But then he does Color Out of Space. And then Running with the Devil.
Running with the Devil. Oh, that's the Larry Fishburne movie he did.
Oh my God, you're
right.
So
forgettable.
Oh, fuck, you got it right. And followed by Kill Chain.
Kill Chain he does by himself. He plays a hotel owner in like Colombia or something. And he does nothing And then suddenly he's like, you know what? I'm going to protect this bitch. And then he goes in a shooting spree, killing people.
Oh,
It's
shit.
so
I'm gonna
nonsense.
have to watch that.
It's so dumb.
He follows up Kill
Frank
Chain
is
with...
very excited to do Kill Chain, and you can only buy Kill Chain on Blu-ray for like $35, and I don't
Are you
own it.
shitting me?
One of the few Cage movies I do not own.
Wow.
I'm not paying $35 for that garbage.
And then he follows Kill Chain with your favorite, Primal.
Primal is...
And then Grand Island, or Grand Isle.
Grand Isle is actually not that bad.
It's below Primal on the list of IMDb.
It's not good, but he's good in it. It's a weird movie. I think, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't what's his fucking name? Fraser in that?
Oh, let me look it up. Grand Isle, let's see.
No, he's in. No, man.
Yeah, Kelsey Grammer's in it.
Kelsey Grammer's okay. That one, yeah. Yeah, that's Nick Cage does movies either in Las Vegas, Hawaii, or Louisiana. I don't know why. That one's in Louisiana, I believe. But yeah, he just does these movies. Grand Isle was better than I expected.
Wow.
But I could see someone watching that and going, "This movie's terrible." It's like you gotta tamper your expectations. It's a Nick Cage movie, direct to DVD. Come on.
Yes, because he follows up Grand Isle with Jiu-Jitsu. Which right now, Jiu-Jitsu is the lowest rated Nick Cage movie.
He's barely in it, though.
Well, that's probably why.
Yeah, he's not in a whole lot of it, and I'm confused what the movie was still.
And now 2020 The Croods New Age.
Which is fantastic.
Which is good. And then 2021, Prisoners of the Ghostland.
Which we're doing next week.
Is that what we're doing next week?
I finally found a copy, just in time.
Oh, Christ. What is this? What is Prisoners of the Ghostland?
Some horror movie. I don't know.
Is it really?
But it's got to be better than his other 2021 horror movie that we watched, Willy's Wonderland, which was just pure fucking garbage.
A notorious criminal must break an evil curse in order to rescue an abducted girl who has mysteriously disappeared.
Big Trouble in Little China?
Directed by Sion Sono.
Yeah. It's going to be one of those.
Sophia Bottella's in it, and so is Nick Cassavetes.
Yeah. Nick Cassavetes, huh?
Bill Moseley.
Oh, yeah, that was the one I was excited for because it's a face-off reunion.
Yes. Oh, my Lord.
He's had a couple face-off reunions because he's in another movie with Gina Gershon, the Inconceivable movie. There's
a lot of Japanese people in this movie, so it must take place in Japan.
Yeah.
Or they shot it in Japan.
And then
wow.
He's doing another movie, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, where he plays himself.
Well, that's next year, right?
Which is a movie I've pitched on this very show, I believe. And I'm like, oh, it's coming. Okay, great. All right, let's get into Snake Eyes, though. So we're at 28 minutes. We've not discussed a movie at all.
Well, okay, so again, Snake Eyes is that the prime of Cage. This is prime Cage.
This is Cocaine Cage.
This would be Cocaine Cage. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, it's that.
Exactly. I'm Ricky! Oh my God! Like he's shouting. 90% of this movie, he is shouting.
I think it kind of ruins part of the movie, though.
Yes and no. Because there's that, I do like that scene. Well, okay. So Carla Gugino is beautiful. And when she's in that bra in this movie, oh my God. It's just like, this is when Carla Gugino was her prime hot. And you're just like, oh,
she
Christ.
Still is. Are you kidding me?
Oh, no, she's my fave. She's like my second. Well, yeah. Her and Alexandria Daddario, those are the two.
They're in top 5, yeah.
They're top, yeah, absolutely. Hands down, one of the most gorgeous, hottest women ever.
You will not get an argument out of me on those two, because they're in my top 5, too.
No.
Even her in the fucking Weasel movie. I'll take her there. I don't care.
Oh, son-in-law.
Son-in-law.
Oh, yeah, yeah. When she was younger, but no, I think she's great now. Oh, she's beautiful.
Yeah. She looks better here than that movie. That's 5 years difference.
Absolutely. But she's I think the problem with this movie is they reveal too much too fast. But again, it's only like what, an hour and 40 minutes, if that. It's not very long.
It's 98 minutes.
Yeah, it's very quick.
You find out that Gary Sinise is the bad guy halfway through that.
Yeah, that's what I didn't like about it.
Yes.
Because I remember when I first saw it in videos, it's like, oh, because you can kind of tell he was going to be the villain. But I feel like if they would have let that stretch out, it would have been a better movie.
It made me go, did he want to make another Mission Impossible movie, but they wouldn't let him do the sequel? So he just did this instead? Because it is very like the directing style of the opening part of Mission Impossible.
Yes, it is.
Same with like the cut, and you have multiple screens, and you have the view.
It's one of the same writers, I think, David Koepp.
Yeah.
So the same screenwriter. Well, he also did Carlito's Way, so that's where they worked together before.
Yeah,
So
and
did he do Mission Impossible? Maybe I'm wrong.
He did another movie I love called Stir of Echoes.
Stir of Echoes. He directed that one too.
I love that movie. But it's, you know what I mean? Like they have the same exact visual style, these two movies. It's just this one's a lot more insanity. It's a movie that's centered around chaos because there's a sniper that shoots like a senator or something during a boxing match in the Atlantic City casino. So it's all this chaos, and the movie doesn't let up. It just keeps going from thing to thing to thing, and it sounds like a detriment, but it's really not because De Palma knows how to handle that kind of shit. But when's the last time you watched Snake Eyes?
Oh, it had to have been at least 10 years.
Okay, here we go. Look at the screen.
It's been a while.
Look at the screen. Bam.
No, I rewatched it.
Oh, I didn't write.
I thought you were the last time I saw it before I rewatched it.
Apparently, I just wrote EYS. So I'm wrong.
Snake Eyes. I rewatched it. I did watch Snake Eyes.
Okay, I'm 1 for 2. I'm
No, I watched Snake Eyes. I did.
Okay.
But granted, I was doing other things at the time.
Oh, that's fine. I was.
So I was rewatching it.
But we've both seen this movie a lot. Like,
I've seen it multiple times. Yeah,
I've seen it twice this month. Like
wow.
I watched it on cable and I was like, oh, this changed after a minute. Watch the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, that'll do it. They'll trap you in there.
Yeah, it's one of those movies.
But that's what's pissed me off about these Nick Cage movies or the John Carpenter. Every time we do a movie show, it's on Amazon for free for literally 6 years. And then all of a sudden we have to review it. It cost fucking money.
Yeah.
So luckily Snake Eyes was on HBO Max.
Oh, good.
So I was able to watch it.
I watched it on the computer, and then I watched it on HBO Max a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
That's regular HBO, I should say.
Well, yeah, on TV. On your cable box.
Let me pull up. What the fuck is our next movie that we're talking about?
Looking Glass.
Yeah, where is it?
Hopefully nowhere. Because I didn't watch Looking Glass. I watched the trailer and I watched a review. So you were half right. I didn't rewatch Looking Glass. But I wanted you to watch it because I wanted to guess using my deduction powers of bad screenwriting what would happen in the movie.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Based on the trailer alone and the reviews that I saw for it.
Okay. So, Nick Cage is an Atlantic City cop.
Yes.
His friend, one of his best friends in the world, is trustworthy Gary Sinise, who's like a military guy. What's his role?
He's like a special forces, highly decorated military man who's working for the government for some.
They gloss over all this.
Oh yeah, I know. He's a hero basically. He's basically everything Nick Cage wants to be, but
military uniform. That's all you need to know about him. He's got a job.
Yeah.
His job is he chose this assignment. He pushed someone out of the way to get this assignment of protecting this senator or whatever the fuck that guy is. He gets distracted by a redhead about her ticket. Another point of view shot.
I was looking at some girl's tits.
Yeah. Nick Cage is a piece of shit. He's on the take. He does like gambling. He works with like the gamblers, and his name in this movie, Gary Sinise's name, is Kevin Dunn.
Yes.
Kevin Dunn is an actor who's in this movie.
Talking to himself.
That is so fucking weird, right?
That's meta as it gets.
I was watching, I'm like, I've known this. Every time I watch it, I'm like, oh yeah, why?
And he even says, Mr. Dunn, General Dunn, because he's trying to be, and that's what, that reminded me of was Gremlins 2. With the old man vampire ghost wants to be a news anchor, and Kevin Dunn in this movie, Al Lewis, he wants to be a Walter Cronkite, and then Kevin Dunn's it's the same character, and he's like, I don't want to be pay-per-view forever, I want to be Walter Cronkite, goddammit. And that's what it reminds me, because he's got the camera, he's got the mic. Goes, Sir General, I'm the only one on the scene. Tell me what happened. What's the note say? Yeah. It's so ridiculous.
I'll have to save that for later. But just Nick Cage's introductory scene is just screaming at people.
Yes, he's excited to be there because it's fight night.
Yeah, and cocaine.
No.
That's his wife he's talking to.
Oh shit! Sorry, sir. You need a hand? No, I got it.
This outfit's fantastic.
And this is where I give Brian De Palma a lot of credit. Do you know how hard it is to film scenes like this?
Oh,
how
yeah.
fucking hard that is?
Yeah.
People give Scorsese a lot of credit for the casino Goodfellas thing where they go through the Cabana.
Yeah.
This whole movie's like that.
Yeah.
It does not stop.
And that's why, like, you watch him on old shows talk about, like, working with crews that don't want to do anything. And he's just like, do it. Let's just do it. Because his setups take forever to do.
I want to get him when he's excited when he meets the boxer. Oh, it's already passed.
No, that happened. That when he's at the elevator or whatever.
Over.
Listen, I got to hit you up for something. Mikey just...
I'm going to rewind a bit because I want to see the face.
Jimmy George, wait up a sec.
Hey, come on, Rick. I got people waiting
That's
for
Tyler!
What are you looking at?
That's Tyler!
Where do you think you go?
The AC executioner standing right in front of me.
All right. That's all I'll play of his performance in the early movie. It quickly changes, and that's why I was like, if he was like that this whole movie, I think I would hate this movie. But he changes like partway through.
Well, he changed because he gets the shit kicked out. He's going, "Aah!"
That's toward the end, but
He's
the
doing
gun
that
goes
last
off.
10
He
minutes.
stops being a cokehead screaming at people.
Right.
He starts to take it seriously because he realizes something's going on. And then he's like, oh, this is something I can actually fix. And he like goes from like crooked cop to
Yeah.
try and do the right thing. And that's, I think if he stuck that way the whole movie, just it would be so annoying.
Well, it would be Al Pacino in Heat.
Yeah.
It would be his cokehead in this throughout the whole movie.
Yeah, it works. It works.
In Heat, it works a little bit better.
Yeah, a little bit.
Much
Little bit.
better. A little bit. That much better.
A skosh.
Just a bit.
It's like Snake Eyes and then Casino.
Yeah, really close.
Yeah. Stick a toothpick between my fingers.
You motherfucker, you! That's another movie.
There's a gun goes off, and then Carlo Gugino's right next to him telling the senator about something. We don't hear what it is yet, though. And it's a lot of, like, you see the scene play out through Nick Cage's eyes, and then you see it through different characters, like the boxer.
Yeah, very Rashomon.
Yeah. And then Gary Sinise, too. And that's really the movie.
Well, I think the one issue that I had rewatching was it's just too quick, because I felt like Gary Sinise, he should have been the villain at the very end. That should have been the reveal, like the very end. Like it's almost like you have it be John, what's his name from Home Alone, John Hurt, because he's the bad guy. He goes, "This isn't the plan that I invested in."
When John Hurt showed up, I thought we were watching RoboCop. His performance and his suit are very RoboCop.
You remember like Peter Weller?
No,
Miguel Ferreira.
No, the guys who work for the company.
Oh yeah. Like when they're talking, they're like, "Oh, Dick Jones can have your job." Oh, fuck him.
Yeah,
fuck Dick
remind
Jones.
me a lot of RoboCop for some reason.
Well, he's got that. He's that corporate. Well, no, because he's trying to build the city, much like OCP is building the new Detroit. He's trying to build the new Atlantic City.
Sorry, I just saw something on screen. I need to.
Uh-oh.
Oh
my God, is it?
Can I go off air for a little bit?
Go. Let's do it. Let's get some Coke.
Oh.
Uh-oh. What is it? There she is. Oh my God. Heaven's view.
It's ridiculous. It's not fair.
No, it's not. It's like, oh my God, I want this in my life. Where can I find that?
I'm not a guy who does that either, where I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
I see that, I'm like, oh.
Ah!
Like, damn.
I thought you were going to do the Nick Cage snorting Coke thing again. Ah!
Off Carla.
Oh my God.
She's got to be the hottest person named Carla.
Because Carla from Cheers ain't that hot.
Yeah. I say the same thing about Ola, whatever, or Olga.
Olga Kurylenko.
Yeah, I would say
she's the hottest
Olga.
That's where you're wrong. There's some Eastern European hairy women that just don't do her justice. Hello,
Well, like
how
what
are
an
you?
ugly name.
My name is Olga. I'm here to do your carpet.
You couldn't be more different than Olga, and then what Olga Kurylenko looks like.
Yes.
It's so Carla.
Yeah, she's in Black Widow, you know. And they kind of ruin it because she's not in the movie, and there's a character that doesn't show their face. You're like, oh, that's Olga Kurylenko. They kind of ruin it. They shouldn't even have her in the. They should not have had her in the credits because it gave away the whole ending.
Yeah.
But whatever, it's fine. But I did like seeing Ray Winstone punch Scarlett Johansson in the face. That's funny.
I like seeing Scarlett Johansson break her own nose.
Yes.
Good.
I had to break my own nose.
Gotta sever the nerve.
She's not British.
She's
I don't know why we talk like that. I'm safening this up on Black Widow.
I was going off your Ray Winstone.
I know, yes. What you doing, Ray? I don't know. What you doing, Jason? I don't know.
I am Beowulf. I am not.
She got reliable.
One of the greatest lines in The Departed.
1 in 10 million. 10 million.
I'm reliable.
I'm reliable. Herman.
What about that girl of yours?
Yeah.
She's not reliable.
No, she wasn't. Lanning chokes her out. Murders her for being a whore.
All right, so let's get through Snake Eyes.
Yes.
It's really just him solving it. At one point, I don't really agree with you because I think that we've seen too many movies where the friend ends up being the bad guy at the end. So I kind of appreciate the fact that they do it.
They just get it over with because he kills. As soon as he kills the two co-conspirators, you know he's the bad guy.
Yeah, and the movie kind of separates them because you start following Gary Sinise.
Yeah,
this tension.
Yeah,
it is kind of Hitchcockian the way he's doing this.
Oh, it's Hitchcockian. Well, Brian De Palma is a notorious ripoff of every Hitchcock movie ever made.
Oh, definitely.
He is notorious for that. Yeah,
I think this is the best movie he's done it with, creating tension.
Yeah.
I've seen most De Palma movies.
Yeah, I think Untouchables is probably my favorite De Palma movie.
That one didn't do much for me.
I love Untouchables. I think that one's great. Well, the script's good. Yeah. David Mann's script. So I think the script does it more than the directing because it's not as flashy, but it's still pretty good. But
this scene here where Nick Cage is going through the hallways trying to find her, and then Gary Sinise is tracking him down too.
Yeah,
a lot of tension in that scene because you're like, if he finds Cage here, is he just going to kill him? He clearly doesn't want to.
Yeah. He doesn't want to, but he has to.
Yeah.
That's why at the end, like, they beat him up, and he says, just give me the girl. You know what? Just give her up. Who cares? Let me get rid of her, and we'll give you money, and you'll be fine, and we'll just let it go. Just let it go. And he won't do it, and then that's what fucks everything up.
And he goes, Carla Gugino is a part of this. She was trying to tell the senator that the mission test was a failure, but they're trying to push it anyway just to get money funding for it. And she's trying to be the whistleblower. Nick Cage pulls her to the side, goes in a stairwell, and he's like, "Why don't just keep your mouth shut?" Like he's trying to relate her to his world, where it's just let the crooked system play out. Get what you can inside.
Innocent men are dying. Who cares? Just let it go. Why bother? Yeah.
And they don't go too cheesy with that, where he's starting to learn from her, and he's like, he realizes it and moves on. We don't need to see that.
Yeah,
because he's going to do it with his actions later, where Gary Sinise shows up. He realizes there's a blimp that goes around the stadium that nobody knows about.
Right, and that's the one Deus Ex Machina. I'm just like, oh come on, that was a little too on the nose, a little too stupid because it's like Gary Sinise wouldn't know there's another camera floating around, and it captures the whole thing, like literally him shooting the terrorist. From that angle, it
captures everything.
It is so ridiculous.
They did a good job where the camera kind of goes, and then you see it at the last second.
Yeah.
So it's, I know what you're saying, but
and then just like how early or late '90s technology where they erase the footage. It goes blah blah blah.
Erasing.
Just take the money. Just take the money, Ricky.
Okay, let me show this screen actually. While I'm remembering to do it right now. Gary Sinise, Commander Kevin Dunn.
Yes.
Kevin Dunn.
As Gary Sinise. That's what they should have done.
That would have been perfect. Just
Gary Sinise as Kevin Dunn.
The flip side of that coin.
Kevin Dunn as Gary Sinise.
All right, but here's John Hurd in this.
It sounds like he's conducting.
Does this not look like RoboCop?
Yes, very RoboCop. I
Okay.
think it's what you're going for.
Very dangerous investigation.
Corporate scumbag.
Look at him. They even got the model behind him.
Yeah,
like
get the model.
Detroit.
Looks like a giant.
All I can think about every time I watch this is RoboCop.
Yep.
All right, I just want to make sure I wasn't crazy.
I'm old Detroit.
Yeah, it's so RoboCop.
Well, so I wonder how old the script was. Well, it says story by Brian De Palma and David Koepp, and they worked together on Carlito's Way and Mission Impossible and a few other things. They worked together quite a bit. So I'm wondering if this is like an old script that David Koepp had in his head. He's just like, I would love to do something like this. And Brian De Palma's like, yeah, I love it. Let's do Mission Impossible style, like you were saying.
Take your script, grab our pens, snort a few lines, and see what happens.
Yeah. I don't think Brian De Palma does coke at all.
I
think Brian De Palma's probably a boring guy who just likes his
Brian
tea.
De Palma loves film and film school more than anyone ever.
He's next to Scorsese. They're like, that's why you got to watch those old Dick Cavett interviews in like the 80s, because it's Brian De Palma and Martin Scorsese together talking about films, and they're funny. Like De Palma and Scorsese should have their own show.
Yeah. De Palma
They're
is
fucking
a
awesome.
funny dude. De Palma's a director, one of those. I don't want to meet a whole lot of directors. Like I think Christopher Nolan would bore me to tears.
He's boring.
Yeah, but I think De Palma would tell you some great fucking stories.
Oh yeah, no, that'd be awesome, yeah.
And
I think he would love to share too. He'd be the kind of guy who goes, "Yo, no, come on in," like Guillermo del Toro, who's so nice in person.
Oh
He's
man,
like, no, I want to talk to you. Come here. It's just like, oh, he
okay.
is
So
a joy.
De Palma, Del Toro, definitely.
Toro,
We saw him at Amoeba once, and I was like, "That's a sweet man."
He was so nice. And I guess my friends that when he was promoting Pan's Labyrinth, my friends went and talked to him for like 45 minutes, walking him to his car because he just says they were talking about movies. He says, no, come walk with me. We'll talk. Let's go. And he was walking with him. And he's just nice guy. Just wonderful person. I don't know about now. I hope he's the same person because he got the Oscar now. So I hope he's not.
I don't think he changed.
I hope he's not hoity-toity and thinks he's a genius. But
as opposed to when I met Tarantino, and I was like, Tarantino was like that too. He was like, "Come on, I was just talk about comics," and I'm like, "Oh, it's been 40 minutes, dude. I can't do this. Like, you're exhausting."
No, Tarantino would be a lot. No, that would be a lot. He'd be fun to a certain extent, but yeah, after an hour, it'd probably be like, "Okay, dude, I need a break."
On conversation, like the topic, he was all the fuck over, and I'm like, I can't do this anymore, man. I feel like I'm skipping into a record player. And
I feel like I'm on cocaine. I feel like you're the ultimate drug. You're that song, that Trent Reznor song.
Well, when you're like, this is an experience of a lifetime. I'm meeting Terrence, like ran into him randomly going to Kevin Smith comic shop in Westwood.
Yeah.
Like this is a chance. And I was in the comic shop talking to him the whole time. And we left. It was just me and a couple of guys I didn't know I just met. And they were all talking to him. And we left and he left with us. And I'm like, okay. I was like, I can't, I gotta go, man. Like, this is exhausting.
It's like that moment when Al Pacino invited me into his car to leave the party and I didn't go with him. I was like, should I go? Is he just being goofy? I'm not going. I'm not going in his car. I'm not, even though he grabbed me and he goes, come on, let's go. And he's like, hey, come on, you're coming with me. I was like, what? Okay, Al. Sorry, I gotta stay here, Al. Okay.
You should have went.
I should have went.
That's a chance.
No, but halfway down the street, you'd be like, who the fuck are you? Get out of the car. Get out of the Land Rover.
That's a guy who did a lot of cocaine.
Well, he was with, I think, that big sports or the big record mogul guy that always sits next to Jack Nicholson at the what's his name?
Russell.
Maybe. I can't remember.
I'm not good with names. Like
they're like, there's like a model in the car with them. And I'm just like, are they going to both do her? What's going on here?
Probably.
This is weird. I'm not going to be
short. I'm in and out. You won't even know.
I'm going to be in that sandwich. We need someone like you to do the backup.
I'm the salami. Because it's Italian.
I'm salami. You're going to be the mustard. Jesus, Al.
All right.
Ferocious on
Snake Eyes. Good movie. Not great.
7.
7.
I give it a 7.
Solid 7.
Yeah, I would say it's a 7.
This is the most 7 movie I can name of, even more so than the movie called 7.
Would you give 8mm an 8, or would that be a 6?
8mm is also a 7.
I would say 7. I like it. I like 8mm.
Yeah. I hated it the first time I watched it.
No,
and then I always enjoyed it. I went back and rewatched it. I can't believe, and I don't believe it. That feels like a De Palma movie. Instead, it's Joel Schumacher somehow.
Joel Schumacher.
How the fuck is that a Joel Schumacher movie? Is beyond me.
Yeah, he was watching Seven nonstop.
Doesn't that feel like a De Palma movie? Like how grimy, like those
kind
dirty
of
De Palma movies from the late 80s, early 90s.
Maybe more Paul Schrader-y.
Yeah, Paul Schrader definitely.
Maybe more Paul Schrader-y.
It actually feels more Paul Schrader than Paul Schrader's movie about porno.
Well, cruising? Not cruising. I'm sorry, hardcore.
Autofocus.
Autofocus is not about pornography. Autofocus is about homemade pornography.
Okay.
There's a big
not about pornography.
There's a big difference.
Autofocus is fucking hilarious.
Autofocus is about Bob Crane, who was obsessed with photography and filming himself fuck random women.
Not that John Carpenter.
No, and John Carpenter did not kill him. I don't believe that. And even his son says John Carpenter is not a suspect because he said what probably happened to his dad was that he was in Arizona, and at the time, Arizona was like a mob-ran town where he died, and they think that he must have fucked some guy's girlfriend, and that's why he got killed. Was he just fucked the wrong girl? Because he would try to because he was getting older at that point. So I'm sure he hit on every woman in the bar, and he just hit on the wrong girl the wrong night, and that was it. But what do you expect? I mean, Jesus Christ. The guy banged everything that moved for like 20 years and had no problem with it.
Is a movie people need to watch and appreciate more than they do.
Autofocus is great.
I laughed so hard during that. When Foe's watching back on the playback tape, he's like, "That's your. I thought that was a girl's finger." He freaks the fuck out on him.
What are you doing, Carpy? Orgy.
And then, Bob's finger goes around and gets in Willem Dafoe's eye. You don't see it, but
and then he makes fun of Willem Dafoe by having him eat a banana with his editing. And John Carpenter gets offended because that's not funny. Oh, come on, Carpy, it's hilarious.
Yeah, it's a weird relationship they have.
That's another movie that my dad and I quote all the time.
It's a great
Surf
movie.
and Turf.
That's an 8 movie though. That's better than this.
No, Autofocus is it's an 8 movie. Yes,
Autofocus is an 8. That and it reminds me a lot. Autofocus reminds me a lot of George Clooney's Confessions of a Dangerous Mind.
Yes,
about like TV show hosts and trying to do them, but that's a totally different story. And that movie's a 9 though for me.
That's a good movie. Yeah, I'd say Confessions is a 9.
Yeah, that's a great movie.
Confessions is very good. I need to watch that one again. I kind of want to buy that one on Blu-ray. I don't have that one.
I rewatched it and I forgot that when the first time he meets Drew Barrymore, he's standing naked in the fridge.
Yes,
ass hanging out.
Yeah,
because he fucked a roommate.
There's a lot of ass, Sam Rockwell ass in that movie.
Well, Sam Rockwell's my favorite actor.
He's up there.
Him and Gary Oldman, and then
they gotta be. All three of them have to be in a movie together.
Man,
like a mafia, like a gangster movie. That'd be amazing.
The thing is, you don't need them because Sam Rockwell is the new version of Gary Oldman. You just need one of them, really.
Yeah, it's true.
Well, they all could have been in 7 Psychopaths, and would have been fine.
Yeah, it would have worked.
To swap out Christopher Walken for Denzel.
Yeah. Why not?
Okay, so he solves the plot. He realizes his friend's a traitor. He goes against him. He doesn't take the money. Gets beaten, and he saves Carla. Meanwhile, a hurricane or a tropical storm is sweeping through the town.
Right.
Knocks down the big old thing outside of it. And then there's a big epic conclusion where Gary Sinise is about ready to shoot him in the back of the head. Doors blow open. All the news people are there for some fucking reason.
Yeah. It's pretty goofy, the end.
I think it's because they're filming that thing that just fell down, but they're like, hey, it's Kevin Dunn.
Oh, no. Okay. So that was the original ending. If you watch it, I think it's on the Blu-ray. That ball, that globe crashes through and kills Gary Sinise.
Oh, that's lame.
So it's like really over the top, goofy ending. And I think the reason they didn't do it was it cost too much money, and so they just went with the better ending. Which is why it's kind of hacky, kind of tacked on. It's just like, oh yeah, the cops just happened to be there and they crashed in the door. So what? And then Gary Sinise shoots himself in the heart.
Yeah, searching for Snake Eyes right now is impossible because of that stupid G.I. Joe movie that just came out.
Oh God,
Also
Snake
called
Eyes,
Snake Eyes.
Nick Cage, or 298 Snake Eyes. Let's
Yeah.
put in
Oh, I did.
alternate ending Snake Eyes 98.
Yeah, tidal wave scene, alternate ending, 5 minutes.
Emergency unit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it's. I think half of it is a animatic too. I don't think it's even. It's not even fully fledged out.
Let's just play this. See what happens.
Yeah, play it.
It's really bad. It's bad quality, but here we go.
Ooh. Yeah, it's more of an action movie ending.
I don't like it. It's lame.
Yeah, it's
It's
not
like a
very
cop-out
good.
ending.
It looks bad. That's why I mean, like the second ending seems more tacked on. Just like, oh, the cops are just there.
Yeah, but I like that ending
But
better.
I like that better. Yeah, it's a little
He
bit.
tries to leave, and he's like, the door's locked. He's like,
Yeah,
all right, and he turns around slowly.
which just shows you how good of an actor Gary Sinise is. We're just like, all right, I'll make this better than the other fucking ending. I'll do that right now. Way better than the other ending. Jesus, De Palma, what were you thinking?
Gary Sinise often finds himself in movies where he shouldn't be there, where he just wants to make money.
He's always the
too
bad
good for this
guy.
movie.
Yeah, because he's great in Ransom. Ransom, I think, is an underrated movie with Gary Sinise because he's a great bad guy
Yeah.
in Ransom. He is so good because he has that like monologue with Mel Gibson, how he's just like, I hate you. You disgust me. You think you're so good and I have to work my ass off to do anything. And
Well, he's not acting. He's talking to Mel Gibson.
he's talking to Mel Gibson, who had to sell paintings for his bitch-ass whore girlfriend's career in singing.
We were watching UFC last night, and then I'm like, hey, it's Mel Gibson. It's like
He was
third
there?
row. Yeah.
Did
He's
you
there
see
a
that?
lot.
Did you see that meme on the internet where it's Jason Momoa, Mel Gibson, and Peter Dinklage, and they all have beards, and it says, "This is Mel Gibson and Jason Momoa, and here's their son." It's hilarious.
No, I didn't see that.
Oh my god, I have. I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
It's fucking funny.
Yeah,
That's what the internet's good for.
that's the end of the movie. Let's move on.
So, Looking Glass.
Looking Glass, which so far I'm wrong in my prediction about Looking Glass.
Really? Okay. I'm gonna give you my predictions, and you tell me.
Well, here's my prediction about Looking Glass. Dick will have fast forwarded Looking Glass.
This is half true. I watched the trailer and I watched a review.
I'm gonna call that close enough.
Close enough. Yes.
Yeah, you didn't even make that much effort. Apparently.
No. Well, I realized it's on my drive. I should just fast forward it there, but
Yeah,
I was trying to find it for free on TV and I couldn't find it anywhere. And then I was just like, "Fuck it."
Oh, okay. I was looking at my next one. I couldn't read it.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So Looking Glass is about Nick Cage is a former electrician whose daughter has died, and he's married to Robin Tooney. They buy a hotel, and weird things happen in this hotel. So when I saw the trailer, it gives you that idea. And then the guy who reviewed it said, the first 40 minutes, nothing happens.
Let's find a good image. There we go.
So he says for the first 40 minutes of the movie, nothing happens. Like no progression happens.
It is an hour and 43 minutes, I believe.
Yeah, roughly.
Hour 43. I would say the first hour 20, nothing happens.
Wow. Ooh, that's yeah. Not happening. I'm not sitting through that.
And the next 23 minutes,
nothing really
a little bit happens. I don't know. They throw a plot in there and you're just like, what's going on? Oh, now it's over. Okay.
So, okay, I want to see if I'm wrong here. So there's like a plot about Nick Cage's dead daughter, and like there's a letter written by his daughter found in the hotel or something, and that sends him on a tizzy. Is it all in his head and he's killing these people? Is that what happens at the end? He ends up being the murderer at the end of the movie?
Get all your predictions out of the way.
Okay. I just want to say that's what he's the one that's made the tunnel. Like he's the one that made this all happen. He's created this electrician storyline because He doesn't want to remember that he's responsible for his daughter's death or something. There's guilt
You're
there.
thinking like a Shutter Island scenario.
Little bit, yeah.
Okay.
And he's the killer. He's killing these women, and everybody, it's all in his head. It's just basically it's all in his head. It's basically adaptation. That script. This is the movie to that the fake script to this movie.
Okay. What else?
Something like that. Robin Tooney.
So you're kind of combining Shutter Island mixed with
Identity. Yeah. A little bit.
Much better movies than this.
Yes, I can imagine.
Shutter Island, I fucking love.
You love Shutter Island, yes.
I love it. I'm probably the biggest fan of Shutter Island.
You are. We've established
I have a poster right out here.
Yeah.
But
it's a fine movie.
Yeah, it is. I agree. It's a fine movie, but one of those movies.
Love it.
I just love it. I do.
Martin Scorsese is a genius.
Why are you all wet, baby? When Ben Kingsley says that, I laugh so hard every time.
Why
are you all wet, baby?
Ben Kingsley, best part of Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings.
Oh, no.
He comes back. He's actually very good in it.
What race is he in that movie?
No, he's the same character from the third Iron Man movie.
Oh, yeah, he's playing the...
because he was playing the Mandarin. The Mandarin kept him as
a Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian. Oh, I wish.
Yeah, I forgot you told me about that.
This is the way.
You sound like Michael Caine there.
This is the way, Mr. Wayne. The way, Wayne.
I buried enough members of the Wayne family.
I've buried enough members of the Mandalorian death cult. I'm sorry. I failed you. I'm halfway through.
I burnt it
right.
to spare you pain, Mr. Wayne.
I've agreed to sew your broken bones, but I'm not going to sew your broken spirit. I can't do it, Mr. Wayne. Goodbye, Alfred. And then the next day, his doorbell rings. Alfred, where are you? It's like, you kicked him out of the house.
Looks around. Answering your own doors, Mr. Wayne.
Answering your own doors, Mr. Wayne. So I guess now Lucius Fox's son in the comics is trying to be Batman.
Huh.
He's trying to be the next Batman, which is interesting. I haven't read it.
So, are you done with your predictions?
Pretty much that's all I got.
All right. I told you not to expect a plot in this movie. So, no to all that.
Wow.
Let's get into what happens here.
Yeah, tell me.
They are driving to the hotel in the beginning of the movie. They're driving. They show a couple quick little flashbacks to the daughter. They don't really show anything. It's just a little daughter, and then it's like the cops, and you get the sense that she died. They're driving there. They arrive at the hotel. They knock on the door. The guy named Ben, who's selling it to them, is not there. They open it with the key. They go inside. Never hear from Ben that day. They clean up the hotel in the morning. They talk to Ben. Ben's like, all right, here's the deal. Why you contact me? Don't call me again. Lose my number. Yeah, the hotel's here. You can do this. Yada, yada, yada. Tell him hotel facts. A couple quick. He's out of there. Ben's clearly disinterested at this point. Doesn't want to be a part of it. Sold it to him for cheap. They just lost their daughter. You get a sense that Nick Cage cheated on his wife, which they reveal later that he did. It's just them cleaning up a hotel for the next 40 minutes.
Oh.
And that can be interesting if you do it right. Like there's a Chuck Palahniuk book, Survivor. The first 80 pages, the character's describing how to clean things. And that's not an exaggeration. But the thing is, you realize he's dropping subtle hints of what's to come. This movie can't even do that. Nothing. They're like, she's changing the room. He's cleaning out the pool filter, and he's doing this, and eventually he finds a door. Well, him and his wife are not fucking, they're because their daughter just died and he was cheating on her. And then he finds a room. He keeps renting out the room to a trucker who's banging women in room 10. And there's also a woman who goes to room 10 and has sex with another woman. But he finds a room that's blocked off, a door, and he goes in there, and it's like, and you find that you climb up the thing, and it's like a Garden State.
Yeah.
You got the mirror.
Yeah, that's in the trailer. Yeah,
and he's watching that, and he's just like, okay, it's a trucker. And he watches the trucker longer than anything, where it's like this big fat trucker and a big fat Hispanic prostitute, like truck stop lizard. And he's like watching, and I'm like, dude, stop! Like you can see he's in tighty whities, the trucker, and he bends over, and you can just see his balls and his dick.
Is it
like,
MC Gainey? Is it MC Gainey?
MC Gainey puts this man to shame.
Oh,
I can show a clip right now.
Yeah, I need to see the trucker.
All right. I can
Is MC Gainey the guy from Sideways when he runs after him?
This is the trucker.
And his balls hit the windshield when he hits the car. Close. Looks like Michael Parks.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Then he eventually later, I don't know when this is. Oh, so he goes in here.
Yeah, I saw this in the trailer. Yeah, this is all in the trailer.
Room.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be way more supernatural or
no.
like he follows into the mirror and finds a different world.
That would be way too technically.
That's what I'm saying.
For this
when
movie.
I first saw this movie, I didn't read the back until 3/4 of the way through. I'm like, what the fuck is this about?
I figured Looking Glass was going to be a two-way mirror.
And the first sentence of the description on the back of the Blu-ray, a psychosexual thriller following a couple that buys an old motel in the desert looking for a new beginning. But what seemed at first as an escape is soon a thrilling ride through a mysterious world when Ray, this is all one sentence, Nick Cage discovers a two-way mirror and witnesses a horrifying murder. That's the end of the first sentence. He does not witness a horrifying murder. He doesn't see the murder.
Well, he doesn't see the murder.
No.
He sees him screwing.
That's a fucking lie.
Okay,
so he watches this trucker bang this old Hispanic prostitute right here. Oh, it's over.
Hey, man, I'm going to watch this. Leave me alone.
Oh, this is just when he sees it. Next time he goes in there, he sees it.
Oh, my God. Look at this. This is like forever.
He does see a lesbian peep show where she strangles a lady with a blanket or a sheet.
She kills the woman, though.
No.
But she doesn't. They're having fun.
Yeah, they're having fun.
Autoerotic asphyxia.
You think it's going to be her dying. Oh, I'm done playing this. I can't.
Wow.
So,
that was like 50 minutes into the movie.
Yes, I told you.
Oh, my Lord.
That review was not a lie.
Wow.
But I did say, yes, that's not a lie, but don't expect a plot. Because what happens is about 50 to an hour into the movie, a pig ends up in their pool. And it's a dead pig.
Is it the same pig from Pig?
No, it's a different pig. No truffle pig. And he takes the pig out and he burns it in the desert. The next day, a cop shows up at his place and he's like, the old owner used to have a pot of coffee here. Why is there no coffee, huh? He's like, oh, if you're going to come, yeah, I'll make a pot of coffee. And he plugs it in. They talk about coffee for like 8 fucking minutes.
Oh, no.
He makes some coffee and he's like, oh, so what were you doing last night? The staff across the street said you peeled out of here. And he's like, yeah, I burned a pig. He goes, why weren't you on camera until 2 hours later when you got back here? And he goes, I sat in the car and listened to music. A pig was just killed and thrown in my pool. I wanted to think about it. My wife's scared. He goes, yeah, that checks out the security camera we had. And they sit there. It takes for fucking ever. And then later on, how do I go in order on this? It's so boring.
I'm so glad I didn't watch this movie.
Hey, Robin Tunney Titty.
Does she get naked?
She does.
What?
Yeah, I could show that.
No, you can't. Wait, you can show when the show's over. Or I can just watch. I can watch my stick. I'm talking about the stick I put in the computer, not my other stick.
Yeah, sure. But here's the cop.
Not your love stick.
Truck in this parking lot the day before. Is that some strange ass timing or what? Did you do it?
That guy.
Throw the pig. He's talking about the pig. Did you kill the pig? Is that what he's saying?
No, the pig happened, and then later on he shows up again because there was a girl who was killed in the pool or killed herself in the pool prior to him leaving. That's why Ben sold the place.
Okay.
The cop's like, did you do it? Like, we saw your truck out here because he was looking at the place to buy it. And he's like, did you do it? Did you do it? Did you do it? And he's like, no, what's going on? And like, he looks how many times he says this.
Did I do it? Did you do it?
Do it?
Did I do what?
Did you do it?
Did I do what?
Did you do it?
This is like a joke.
Ray, did you do it?
Did I do?
Did you do it?
Did I do
Ray,
what?
did you do it?
Did I do what?
Did you do it?
Did I do what?
What?
I know you didn't do it.
That is a scene.
Oh my God, this is amazing.
So he's like, did you kill that girl? She killed herself. That's the police report says. But anyway, turns out
'Cause that's in the trailer. So the trailer's trying to establish a plot, and there's no plot.
there's no plot until the last
Amazing.
15 minutes. There's a plot where it ends up being he tracks Ben down, the guy who sold him the hotel. He meets Ben out in the desert. Ben's like talking cryptic. And he's
So
like,
Ben's the killer.
no. So Ben sold it because he saw the murder through his two-way glass. He saw who killed her. As soon as he's about to talk about it, sniper bullet through his chest.
Oh my god!
Nick Cage runs home. The wife is kidnapped and put in room 10. So therefore, you know what's going to happen. Nick Cage crawls up to the mirror and then taps on the glass. And the cop is the killer. He killed that lady.
Oh, the cop's the killer. I
Yeah,
thought you were say the cop's the killer, isn't he? Yeah.
Cop's like, what the hell? Walks over to the glass, and then Cage.
But doesn't he know it's he can see through the mirror?
No, he doesn't know Ben has that shit built. But watch this. This is fucking hilarious.
But then how would he know to kill Ben?
He has her kidnapped. Oh, Robin Tunney.
Yeah, I was going to say that sheriff's the killer. That was my second guess.
Cage is tapping on the glass. And they fight.
Wow, that's so bad.
And then he shoots the cop in the chest, and the cop, he has a funny line where he goes, that could have gone better. He's like, wait, what are you doing? And he shoots him in the head, or shoots him again in the chest. It kills him.
Oh, wow.
And they drive away, and the trucker, who's always banging prostitutes there, is like, hey, is room 10 open? And they just don't look at him and walk away. And that's the end of the fucking movie.
Wow.
Nothing happens until the last 10, 15 minutes. But look at the case. He has shiny glasses, shiny Harry Potter glasses. You see it?
Yeah, terrible.
At a certain point when DVDs came out, you remember they put these in the classy movies, the slipcovers?
Oh,
Now
yeah.
they throw on any old trash thinking you think it's more money.
That's the thing. It's designed to trick you to think, oh, they put a lot of money into this. They thought, oh, fuck, it's a good movie. No.
Except the last 12 Nick Cage movies have had a slipcover.
Well, you know what I did buy the other day at the thrift store for $1? Hobbit 3D Blu-ray with a slipcover and Avengers 3D Blu-ray with a slipcover.
There you go.
The original price at Costco was $37.99. Got it for $1. You can't beat my prices. My thrift stores take care of me. God damn it.
So all of your predictions.
Well, that would have been a more interesting movie, I guess.
Well, the problem is it reminds you of a couple different genres because you think it's going to be a horror movie because they're buying a new property and they're just arriving. They never toured it before. I'm waiting for a ghost, right?
Sure.
And then they show up and you have two-way mirrors and hidden hallways, so I'm waiting for The Strangers.
Right, yeah.
Which is a movie I fucking hate.
I want to see the second Strangers where it's basically a town of the strangers and the guy is killing them all.
Yeah.
It's like a revenge movie. It's like he's killing everybody in this town because they all wear masks. They're all murderers or something.
The second one?
The second one, yeah.
I saw it. It's a lot better.
Yeah.
It's very 80s for some reason. I don't know why they did it that way.
There's another movie that's awful. It's like a WWE movie. I can't remember what it's called, but it's about basically this group of criminals. They kidnap this guy, or they take this guy and girl hostage, and you find out that the guy's a serial killer, and he kills everybody violently. I forgot what it's called. I think the guy from Hobbit's in it. Edward, what's his name? Oh, fuck. He's in Luke Evans. Luke Evans.
Oh no. Are you talking WWE movie?
It's like a WWE movie because wrestlers are in it, and I think it was produced by WWE.
Oh, Luke Evans. I'm thinking of you got me confused there. So many different things. There's another WWE movie called Leprechaun Origins.
There you go.
Where the midget wrestler is the leprechaun. All right, question number 4. Which one wins, Dick?
What do you mean, which one wins? Snake Eyes? Yeah, Snake Eyes.
Snake Eyes.
Absolutely fucking kidding me?
Prediction number 4, I won.
Shit.
So I'll give myself 3 out of 4 here. So Snake Eyes sweeps the voting is my number 4 prediction. Here's my number 5 prediction. I will call Looking Glass Between Worlds at least 5 times. I have not done that yet.
Very good.
I think it's because I made that note.
Yes.
Because even when I was writing the note, I wrote, I will call Between Worlds Oh shit! Delete. Like were you there? Who covered Between Worlds with me and Adam? Was that you or Jansen?
That was not me because I did not see that. It had to be
Okay,
Jansen.
so Jansen. That was a Lifetime movie mixed with Grindhouse, and that movie's a lot more fun. It's bad, but it's a lot more fun.
Right.
This movie is no fun. I don't know what they're going for, but it's the problem with it is it's almost decent. It's just the fact that they don't have a storyline to flush it out. They don't have an interesting twist or interesting story or hinting at what was happening later. I don't know. It's just the credits in the beginning were so fucking obnoxious where it's like all these names showing up slowly while they're driving, and it was like directed by Tim Hunter. I'm like, who the fuck is Tim Hunt? Why the fuck do I care?
Yeah.
It was like so like you can just tell he's full of himself. And here's what he's directed: this movie, a lot of TV, some Sons of Anarchy episode, interesting. Dexter, a couple episodes. Deadwood, an episode. He's directed a lot since '82. He directed Tex, Sylvester, River's Edge, Paint It Black, and then three episodes of Twin Peaks. And then a lot of TV, like a lot. 84 credits to his name.
Wow.
But like,
what a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
So
fucking bullshit.
The WWE movie that I'm talking about is called No One Lives.
No One Lives?
No One Lives 2012. It's not a good movie, but it's just one of those movies where it's like the reversal. Where they try to be clever.
Damn it. I went to look at IMDb for this movie. I wrote Between Worlds. Looking
You fucked up. You just did it. So,
okay, Between Worlds. It has a 4.6 in IMDb.
Yeah.
I'm going to agree with that. I'm going to give it a 4.
Yeah, I'll give it a 3. And I didn't even watch it.
Yeah, the reason I give it a 4 is because visually, it's a good looking movie. Like, it looks great. Like, honestly, like cinematography is fine. It does a good job of setting the mood and atmosphere. But the problem is there's no script to need that.
Right.
You know how Pig looked fantastic?
Yes.
But the thing is, Pig had a great story and characters where it fit that mold.
Yeah.
Like they matched each other. This was like the cinematography of Pig and nothing on the other side of that to warrant it.
I wonder if it's the same guy.
No.
The same DP.
I don't want to look it up. It'll depress me.
Hold on. Let's look this up.
Do it.
I think all movies look the same now, though. It's like they can all look like that. I think just all cameras are the same now.
Cinematographer Patrick Cady, like Max Cady.
Max Cady.
He did cinematography on nothing. So or not.
No, there you go.
No, he did Fear the Walking Dead, Franklin and Bash, Bosch, but not Nick Cage. Not Nick Cage movies.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, it's Porn and Chicken he did in 2002.
Oh,
a TV movie.
Well,
starring some people I never heard of. All right. My last note was my fourth one, Snake Eyes of Sweet Voting. I will call Looking Glass Between Worlds at least 5 times. So that one's wrong. So I got 4 or 3. I got 1, 3, and 4. Kind of.
Yeah.
Let's just call it an even split.
That's fine.
Because you didn't skim through it, but you did not. So
it's true.
Yeah.
You're right.
I'll go to half.
Okay, that's fine.
2.5. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to next week.
You're not looking glassing. Oh, sorry.
No, what's next? What's our next Nick Cage movie?
It's his new movie called Prisoners of the Ghostland from 2021.
That's right. You just said that.
Yeah, we even looked at the.
Is it on my thing?
No, it's brand new. We'll have to come up with a viewing party, but we'll talk about that later. But here is my Cage rankings.
Oh. Wow, look at that.
Quality movie.
Wow.
Guys put it 15.
You put Looking Glass below Bangkok Dangerous?
Yeah.
Wow.
Bangkok Dangerous, I could follow what the story was. It was stupid, but at least there was a story.
Spirit of Vengeance, is that high?
compared to City of Angels, which I couldn't stand. And Guardians
Yeah,
of the Galaxy, which is just a
Season of the Witch is way down there.
you blame me.
No, absolutely not.
On the right side, Quality of Cage, Snake Eyes,
Yeah,
right below Face Off, above Wicker Man though. I think that's fair.
yeah, I'd agree.
Quality of Cage for Looking Glass, right below Vengeance, a Love Story, and Color Out of Space. Right above Willy's Wonderland.
Yeah,
Willy's Wonderland is like where the bottom.
Willy's Wonderland is his worst performance to me, and there's a lot of movies below Willy's Wonderland that are equally awful.
Well, I think he's worse in those movies down below.
City of Angels. Wow, you really don't like City.
He's so
Con Air is worse than this one. Wow,
it's my least favorite Cage movie.
I know. I don't understand that.
He's terrible in it. What are you kidding me?
Yeah, but it's funny. It's goofy.
He's not funny or goofy in it.
Oh,
the
he's
movie
charming.
itself is funny and goofy. He's boring.
He's so charming in Con Air.
Give me my bunny. He's.
I won't get you. I won't get you your insulin.
He's so boring in that movie.
When are we watching Con Air? When are we watching Con Air?
Well, if it's on the list, I've done it. So
yeah, I know, but we gotta watch it again.
We can do a redux.
I gotta rewatch that. I want to rewatch that again.
You can rewatch it and talk about it in a future episode.
Fine,
I don't want to. I can't do it again.
Out of all these movies, Con Air is the least.
Not the movie, the role.
Yeah, granted. Yes.
I think
the Weatherman I couldn't watch again.
But he's good in it.
But I could watch Con Air.
Con Air is a good movie. It would be better if he wasn't in it. It's true. He's the most boring part of Con Air.
Sure.
It's a John Malkovich movie for me.
Yes, it is.
John Malkovich makes that movie. Which is why on the left side here you see Con Air at number 18.
Right.
John Cusack, John Malkovich saved that movie. Ving Rhames, holy shit. Cyrus the Virus.
Cyrus the damn virus.
MC Gainey, come on.
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle.
Pinball.
Danny Trejo. They call me Johnny 5000 if I knew the truth.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good in that movie. And then name one great Nick Cage line.
Put the bunny down.
Yeah, which is stupid. I think I've proven my point.
No, the best Nick Cage line in Con Air is, "It's your barbecue, Cyrus, and it tastes good. It smells good." But whatever that line is. Oh, that's a good action hero line right there.
Ugh.
That's when you knew you're like, this is classic. This is for the ages.
Steve Buscemi talking to the little ghost girl in the bottom of a pool.
Yeah.
What? That girl's dead. There's no way that girl's alive.
If this was directed by oh God, it's directed by Simon West. It was directed by Tony Scott. Maybe she would have been killed.
She was not real. I can't believe that. Bye, Mister. No,
he has the doll. He has the doll with her other.
She's dead. She was never alive. Steve Buscemi didn't kill her. She was dead already. There are no people in that town. They live around a fucking airstrip surrounded by apparently just propane tanks and cars.
This is good talk, but this should be saved for the Con Air episode,
which we did a year ago.
Yes, exactly. You did that yourself years ago.
I even set it up by having Nick Cage send me a note that says "Don't cover Con Air" in an Amazon package when I got my Nick Cage mask.
Wow!
And that was back when I was trying.
Don't do this, please. Don't do this.
Yeah, he begged me not to, but I still did. I fucked.
Please.
I read it wrong.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for doing Left Behind. I know it was bad, but it was money that I needed to pay off my tax bill.
Left Behind, right there at number 38.
Left Behind is probably the worst thing ever.
But look at where I put it in the movies, though. On the left screen, quality of movies, Left Behind, number 39.
Yeah, underneath Industrial Symphony 1, Zandelay, and Season of the Witch. What the hell is Industrial Symphony number 1?
That is a David Lynch musical thing he did while he was doing Wild at Heart. And had him and Laura Dern talk on a phone for 12 seconds in the beginning. And then they leave the movie forever. And then it's a... Let me show you a clip right now. I fucking will.
This is bullshit.
Here's Industrial Symphony number 1. A small sample.
It's just a movie that I made. Enjoy it, you cocksucker.
So the opening.
How far away?
Yeah.
And then they're out of the movie after. Then it's just trap.
Just say 9 Inch Nails concert live, and he just got shots of it. The hell?
Fuck it. The music isn't bad. But it's like this keeps going, and like they pretend to have a story, but no, you couldn't decipher what the fuck is going on.
I need to see that Netflix show where he's talking to a monkey.
Oh, I haven't seen that either.
That one's on there. Yeah.
I don't know if I want to though, to be honest with you.
Call me. Still like that.
I have a weird love-hate with David Lynch.
Give me back my fucking phone.
Yeah. Give me back my fucking phone. So
I need to watch that. I haven't seen that one in probably 20 years.
Really?
Lost Highway. I saw that on when it was out in video. I rented it, and I was like, "The fuck is this?" And I never watched it again.
That is a Bill Pullman movie that doesn't seem like a Bill Pullman movie.
Well, he turns into Xander Berkeley,
Xander Berkeley.
Not Xander Berkeley. That other character actor that has a weird name.
Yeah.
Oh god,
The younger guy.
Yeah. Oh fuck, what's his name?
I would love to see Xander Berkeley in that movie, though.
I think he's in it. He might be in it.
Oh, okay.
Xander Berkeley will just show up in anything. Like you're like, oh, it's Xander Berkeley.
Walking Dead.
Yeah, showed up in that.
There's Xander Berkeley. Oh, he got hung. Okay, he's done.
Oh, they hung him?
He's in
Okay.
anything. Yeah. Xander Berkeley is in so much stuff that I watch him like, oh, hey, I had no idea. And he's like
an old friend walks in after 20 years. No time has passed, Xander.
He looked pretty old in The Walking Dead, though.
Well, he's pretty old. He's old.
Oh,
well.
Berkeley right now.
Okay.
From there too, obviously.
How about we do Xander Berkeley B movie battle? He's been in enough. I don't star in them. I just kind of show up in them.
Walking Dead is in 33 episodes.
Wow, that many? Holy shit!
Yeah,
that was steady work for a while.
He was Gregory. He was the head of the Hilltop and that.
Right. Yes, that's when I stopped watching the show.
Yeah. Man, I'm looking at these older. I'm trying to get to those older movies. He's in a lot of stuff.
He's in Heat.
He's in Heat. That was the one I was thinking of. Year One, the greatest Harold Ramis movie.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Taken.
That's right. He's the dad. He's the stepfather.
I'm trying to think of what I was watching. I watched like 2 things in one day, and I was like, "Hey, Xander Berkeley's in both." What the fuck?
He shows up in stuff.
He's in episode of the 2002 Twilight Zone episode called "The Pharaoh's Curse."
Fantastic.
Yes. Jumanji TV series. Oh, never mind.
Wait, I'm sorry. Jumanji, the TV series?
Amistad, Gattaca,
cartoon?
Air Force One.
Oh, that's right. He's the bad guy in Air Force One.
Bulletproof is one of them.
Oh, I need to watch that.
I
don't think I've ever watched Bulletproof ever.
Oh, those are the 2 things I was watching in one day.
Bulletproof and Air Force One.
It was Heat and Apollo 13.
Oh, wow.
No, and Leaving Las Vegas. It was Heat and Leaving Las Vegas. I watched those. Apollo 13 I watched a couple weeks prior. So it turns out there's 3 things I watched.
Oh, my God.
2 of those were one day. He's in Candyman.
Yes, he's in Candyman. He gets killed at the end by Virginia Madsen. That's right. I thought you told the kid to get rid of that fucking mutt.
The Grifters.
Funk. Oh, yeah, he shows up and stuff. He's there.
Tapeheads.
Tapeheads is actually not a bad movie.
Sid and Nancy.
Tapeheads is a fun early 90s movie with Tim Robbins and John Cusack. That's a fun movie.
Twilight Zone 86. So he's in both.
Is he in Twilight Zone 86?
He's in Take My Life, Please. We haven't seen it yet.
Wait, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said the movie. Twilight Zone the movie.
No, it's 83.
83, okay. He's in the 80s version, okay.
Yeah, he's in a lot.
Wow, yeah, he works.
Why are we talking about him so much? Holy shit.
Because why wouldn't we?
You know what's funny? On IMDb, for Snake Eyes, it says stars, Nicolas Cage, Gary Sinise, John Hurd. How is he number 3?
Because he's so good.
Oh, man. You think
John Hurd.
Carla or fucking anyone. The guy that plays a boxer, Kevin Dunn have more lines.
Yeah. Kevin Dunn's in everything too.
Kevin Dunn,
He works a lot.
he's like the serious version of the other one. What is his name? He's on American Dad. Why can't I think of his fucking name? I know his name. Plays Cuddle on American Dad.
You got me
Oh
there.
my God. Why am I? I'm finding him right now.
You got a lot of dead air here.
Richard Kind.
Oh, Richard Kind. Oh, God. Yeah.
So Richard Kind and Kevin Dunn are like the same person, just one is way more wacky.
Kind of?
Yeah. But they get like, if you're going serious, you get Kevin Dunn. If you're going wacky, you're getting Richard Kind. Like,
I wonder how much money Kevin Dunn got from Transformer trilogy.
I don't know. Less than John Turturro.
No, I don't know. You don't poo-poo Kevin Dunn.
One's John Turturro, though.
No, well, John Turturro's in all of them, too, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, he's in all of them. Oh, God, so terrible. That's the worst franchise, I think, in the history of movies is Transformers. And why anybody would still want like to buy those toys because they're just so ugly. Like the design of those characters in those movies are so bad. It's just like, why would you want anything to do with those movies on a nostalgia level?
There's 3 series that come to mind that I just tune out. One of them is Pirates. I watched the first 3 and I was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
And I never watched another one after that. I didn't even want to watch the first 3, but I just did it.
Yeah.
And then there's the Fast and the Furious movies, which I've only seen every odd number movie. Not on purpose. It's just the one I have. And I realized I've only seen the odd ones.
So you saw F9?
No, I didn't see that because it's the 10th one. Because prior to that...
Shaw.
Hobbs and Shaw.
Hobbs and Shaw, which doesn't count.
No, but it's the 9th one in my mind. I'm skipping number 9.
You're not wrong.
Yes. I just can't with those movies. I'm like,
They're terrible.
They're fucking like superhero soap operas. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck. Like, people come back from the dead. Like, I don't know what's going on. They
really do. I'm kind of amazed at that.
And then there's Transformers, which I've only seen the first one.
Yeah.
And nothing else after that. I'm a guy who finishes series if he starts them. And I didn't want to watch the first one. I got thrown into it.
The second one is probably the worst movie I've ever seen.
Which one's that?
Revenge of the Fallen, the Transformers 2. And Transformers Dark of the Moon is terrible, but for some reason the second one is just so bad it just sticks out. And the one with Mark Wahlberg is unwatchable.
The last
2. I've never finished the Transformers Night one. I've tried. So I've tried to watch that movie 10 times. I never finished it.
First 3 with what's his name?
Sam LaBeouf or Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf, and then there's 2 with Mark Wahlberg, right?
Yes.
And then there's Bumblebee, which is like their Hobbs and Shaw.
Now, Bumblebee's supposed to be the best one out of the group.
Oh, that's sad.
That's the thing. It's like that. Once they had to do 6 movies to get it right, and Bumblebee was the good one. That's when everybody's like, I fucking don't care anymore because they're all terrible.
I think they're done with them, right?
No, they're gonna they have a fucking writing group for them. At fucking Paramount, because it's all they have. They don't have any other franchise at Paramount. All they have is Transformers and like G.I. Joe.
How much
movies.
longer before Paramount goes, we gotta reboot The Godfather? We have nothing else.
Soon. It's gonna be a streaming show.
They're rebooting The Sopranos.
Just you wait. Well, that was coming in for a while, but that's a prequel shit movie.
Yeah,
which actually looks good.
Except he looks like Baby John Cusack.
He does look like Baby John Cusack with a glandular problem, with a thyroid problem. Yeah, I got gland issues.
Is he supposed to be a young Tony Soprano?
Yes, he is.
So
it's
Tony Soprano. If they killed him in that movie, he's like 20.
That's weird.
Oh, this doesn't line up at all.
The Sopranos was a dream. The whole show,
and it's just it's footage of James Gandolfini in the credits going, "Fuck you."
I've been dead for 10 years, but what does it matter? Oh, that was a sad day when he died. Oh, that was so bad. That's like Norm Macdonald's sad level of just horrible losing.
Yeah, but you look at James Gandolfini and you're like, how much longer could that man live?
Well, it's not his fault it's not my fault he was a coke addict. And that's basically what killed him was cocaine overdose.
Oh,
Or a cocaine
Hoffman.
hit that gave him a heart attack because you
Yeah.
don't do cocaine if you're overweight and have heart issues. I'm
And
sorry.
56.
And you're 50. You should let coke go. Just let it go. Just stop it.
Yeah.
And I know in Flight that Denzel Washington movie taught us that cocaine is the fix-all. It's not. That's a fictional film.
That's this one.
Snake Eyes, best one.
Snake Eyes, this one, no.
Looking Glass, fuck you.
7 versus a 4. Like, come on.
Yeah. That's like Face-Off versus Con Air.
Well, it was supposed to be Snake Eyes versus Between Worlds, but then I realized we did Between Worlds, so I substituted in this because there's a 20-year difference here. It's 98.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's kind of sad right there. That shows you the disillusion of Cage.
Yeah, the
desolation of Smart Cage.
A lot of the verses are going to be like similar themes in the movie, or it's 20 years apart, something like that.
Yeah.
Because our next verses, so next week is Prisoners of the Ghostland.
Yes.
Which is his new movie. This is why we're doing it. Week after that is Kiss of Death by itself.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Week after that, Bringing Out the Dead by itself.
Okay.
Maybe I'll tie that with Running with the Devil, because that's also a 20-year gap.
Wow.
But the week after that is Running with the Devil by itself.
Jesus.
But the week after that is another 20-year gap of 8mm versus Bad Lieutenant.
Wow, really?
99 versus 2009. Or 10-year gap, sorry.
10-year gap, yeah.
Week after that, Amos and Andrew by itself.
Oh my
Week
God!
after that is The Family Man versus Trespass.
We're starting to lose. We're starting to lose viewers with Amos and Andrew.
I like that movie.
I haven't seen that in a long time, but I'm just saying that's a lesser known. That's the Nick Cage comedies era.
Well, it's him and Sam Jackson.
The early '90s Nick Cage. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Trapped in Paradise.
Era. Guarding
Tess, which was a failed everything movie.
That was his romantic comedy.
Romantic comedy involved with Shirley MacLaine in that movie.
Yes.
Oh, let me cue up Robin Tunney's nipples here.
Oh yeah,
on that.
Fantastic.
It's after he watches the lesbians choke each other, and he comes back. He's like, "You gotta fuck me now."
I'm ready, honey. Hello, Robin Tunney. Are you ready to get caged?
You've been caged, my friend.
You've been caged. You even look at this. That's fucking Elvis right there. That side profile pic of him. That's fucking Elvis. The glasses and everything. The fucking chops. Burn sides.
All right, let's get out of here. So, congrats to Snake Eyes. You won.
The easiest battle ever.
No, Valley Girl was way easier for me.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'm glad I didn't watch that piece of shit either.
You're lucking out. I can't believe you didn't watch the movie at all. That's fucking lame.
I tried. I just couldn't do it. I ran out of time. That's what happened.
I'm turning Anthology Series Review into the Lee Martin's Midnight Hour show. Just watch the fucking movies from now on.
I'll try.
I don't want to hear I'll try. Say I'll do.
I can't.
What did Yoda say? Try. It's all the same.
I can't promise anything.
Spoken just like Yoda. Great, thanks.
Right. Do or do not.
Doesn't matter.
Fuck you.
Do or do not. It doesn't matter.
I don't fucking care.
Maybe you'll try to watch a Cage movie here or there.
Nobody fucking cares because you guys think it's 2.5 good movies and you don't like the rest of them. So fuck you.
It's 2.5 good movies.
No, it's not. It's like 4. No, I'm like Force Awakens, Last Jedi.
Oh, I'm just talking the first 3 movies.
Rogue One.
2.5.
No, Return of the Jedi is a solid movie.
I like Force Awakens.
Yeah, I like Force Awakens.
I like Rogue One.
Yeah,
I like half of Solo.
Solo's not bad. Solo's a fun movie. Yeah. I need to rewatch that one. I haven't watched that one in a long time.
I liked part of just very, very few parts of
Rise
Last
of
Jedi.
Oh, Last Jedi.
Rise of Skywalker, I liked.
Did you not see it?
Oh, I've seen all of them.
Oh, you've seen it?
I didn't like anything from that movie. And for the right reasons.
Oh, there's a
schlock fucking movie.
There's a great YouTube video some guy put up talking about Finn, that character, how Disney just sideswiped him because he was black. It's good. It's really well done because he's like this guy was going to be the fucking series, and they sidelined him completely. Just got rid of him. He was supposed to have a love interest with Ray. They didn't want it because they didn't want interracial romance. And in China, they make him this small on the poster. Yeah, that fucking that fat gook bitch. What somebody put.
Interracial doesn't mean white and black.
Yeah,
she's Asian, he's black. That's interracial.
That's interracial.
Like
it's just it doesn't mean anything
for Hollywood. It's like she's not white, or one of them's not white, so therefore, it's not interracial. Like fuck you.
We're only going to do it if she's a tranny.
God. Anyway,
the last tranny,
like the American Horror Stories threw in.
Yes, that awful character. I just want to jump his bones.
So here's the outro. Keep in mind there is no Jansen, but his name's going to pop up here,
and you'll hear a no.
You'll hear a no. Let's get to this,
and I'll say no.
Here we go.
Citizens of Wonderland, rejoice in the fact that we have covered another movie on the show. Go to liwstudios.com for more videos and podcasts. Subscribe to Loitering in Wonderland on YouTube. Search on Amazon for books by Richard Pierce. Until next time, and in the meantime, we are Phoenix West, Dick Dickett and Jansen Carlin. So long, citizens. All hail our glorious leader. Shut off the fucking show now.